Yes, I got a selfie light. It's a little bright. So hopefully it gives a clearer picture and everything else, which I think it does. Ahi Delight, I'm just going to start reviewing these. It's the only ahi I know with no heat. If you know of another ahi with no heat, leave it in the comment section. So I'm just going to go ahead. I'm basically de-seeding on camera. I usually don't use a knife. Instantly, a nice fruity smell. Here, smell it. So I'm going to de-seed this on camera and eat it as we go. Beautiful pepper, really beautiful. Gets a little bit of corking on it. No heat. Very crunchy. You know what's weird? I'm like, I taste heat. I used the knife that was not washed. A little bit of heat. But I'm growing these again next year. This is one of those peppers. I mean, to be brutally honest, they're moderate sellers to low sellers. But this is so rare, most people don't know what it is, so I'm just here to introduce it and everything else. Hey, by the way, your feedback is very important to me. It really is. I mean, now that I got the selfie light behind the camera, do you like the picture better? I mean, it's not going to make me look better, but in general, you know, you can see the pepper maybe brighter, stuff like that. How do you feel about the light? Let's see some comments on that. A lot better, huh? Cool. So, there's no heat. It's not a challenge. Not everything in the pepper world is supposed to be macho. Although, I'm a very masculine guy and I can go as macho as I want to. But sometimes the pepper is about the flavor, about the heritage, how you can use it in foods. Hey, Joseph. Hey, Dennis. Hello, Kentucky Living. Oh, I completely forgot. Monday is Columbus Day. Christopher Columbus. Yeah, he was all about spices. Did you know Christopher Columbus actually traveled around the world with ghost peppers? No joke. Another one. So I got a tray down here. I always put them in these boxes. Why throw out the boxes? They're good for trays. I put wax paper on it. You guys don't want stuff mixed up. This is what I do. You could buy boats. I call them boats. You know, French fry boats. You could buy those and dry stuff out on. I contemplate going live because I have so much work to do, but I had to DC this anyway. May as well touch base. Life is about connecting and making a livelihood. And that's really all you have left in life. That is all you have. Sweet taste, fruity flavor. One thing I always do with my videos, it's not like I bring a chart up, but what I do this. I've been doing this a lot lately. Fruitiness level and sweetness level. Like sweet will go left, sweetness, fruity. So this is more sweety than fruit flavored. But it's about like here with no heat. Got some corking on there. You get oh man. These are on the website, jppepperseeds.com. Just remembered something. I gotta contact somebody. I needed their help with a small project. If it all goes well, you will know about the project. If not, you will not know about the project. Very profound. This little light of mine, I'm going to make it shine. So, let's get this straight. Johnny Scoville eats a whole plate of whatever I send him, of all these mega huts. Freaking Mr. Macho Man Pickles over here eating non-hot. I got it made, I guess. No, it just happens to be, I need to deseed these. It's like a crunching video. 4 more. Just want to touch bases. Guys have questions. If you have very specific questions about my seeds, get a hold of me. Either email, private messenger. Ooh. Okay. I got scared for a second. A little brown spot on that. All right. Skip that one. Got to do quality control. No heat. Now I'm wondering if I should save some of these. I think I'll save a couple pieces. Give to a neighbor or something. Save a couple pieces. Save this one and I'll eat the last one. Old Norse Brewery. Hello. Hello. So this is what I do. I take great pride in this, and I actually truly enjoy it. I love doing research. I had multiple jobs. I did research, interesting fields. That's a different time, different subject. But I do research, basic research to find pepper varieties that I've never heard about. This was one of them. I discovered this last year. Only one person was selling it. Okay. So one person was selling it. I bought it. And now I grew it. Now I'm selling it. That's the wonders of being a vendor. You know, it's funny. The pepper world, if you think about it overall, it's what I think about. It's a great place. I brought no drink down here. It's a great place to learn about the peppers that we love. And other people's experiences become our experiences. That's why I love the pepper community. I do. And I know there's a couple people who are like, what the hell's he talking about? Yeah, pepper community can be a rough place, and there's a lot of misnamed stuff. I don't even know what to do. I don't know what to do. Even this morning I saw 3 seed vendors selling stuff that wasn't even true. And people are like, dude, Pickles is always bashing the little guy. No, you guys are selling the wrong stuff. You know, it's crazy or accidentally. You know, the majority of it is accidental. But it's accidental is misleading and everything else. And it's bad for the community. Think about it. Somebody sells something. I'm not calling anybody out because honestly, I feel that they didn't know. A new grower grows and decides, I'm just throw a pepper company name together. Won't go through the process, just throw it together. We don't know much about pepper community. But they come in and they're good people. I see these people, and some of these people, I'm actually thinking in my head, are actually good people. They're good people. And they just want to sell. That's what I want to do. That's cool. It's what a lot of people do. That's cool. And they don't know better. It's not like it's their fault. They'll go buy from somebody, and then all of a sudden they'll be like, oh, that's not right. Like, I hate using examples, but, I'm selling a hurtberry. Dude, that's not a hurtberry. That's a Trinidad Moruga scorpion. Hurtberries are unstable anyway. All super huts are unstable, except for ghost peppers. Reapers are unstable. They're all unstable. But yeah, I mean, new peppers in the super huts are relatively new in the world. Technically, yes. Ghost peppers have been here since probably the beginning of time or whatever. Maybe dinosaurs ate ghost peppers. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, it's been relatively new. 2011 is when the ghost pepper started getting popular in America. 2012, I started growing the ghost pepper. 2012, I started growing it. And I was fascinated. I was amazed. And I was just like, wow, this is such an exciting thing. You get an endorphin rush from this. It's like almost like you're temporarily drunk, like eating peppers. It's kind of like that. Great flavors, unique stuff. What can we do with this? Can we make salsas and sauces and salts and sugars? And yeah, my hands are like stained. Look at my hands. They're all stained from the pepper. That's unique. I just noticed that. Anyway, but as time went on, and I'm like, I started the pickle revolution. And I just started thinking, I'm like, you know what? My love for the ghost pepper has always been here, but I found other stuff. Better flavors and everything else. Now, the ghost pepper red is always a solid good. But it's not my favorite one. That mustard ghost is one of my favorites. Yellow's not bad. Yellow's is good. Chocolate is, it's okay. I sell it, and I'm being honest, it's okay. It also depends what you do with it. There's a certain sugar content per color variant. So it's got into that little revolution of the pepper world. I find it fun and interesting. There's some videos I want to do in the future that actually require a lot more research from me. I know some basics of some basically botany, but I want to make sure I give a great presentation. So I don't want to give that idea because my haters will take it and then they'll run with it and they'll do the video. Or half of my haters do the exact same video and say I'm wrong. But anyway, here's the Ahi Delight, a little more piece. No heat. Some people say to me, Why would I grow a pepper with no heat? Why? Well, because it has great flavor. You can mince that up with a super hot and mix it into a salsa that gives a little bit more contrast in sweetness and fruity flavor, other than just putting sugar or juice in something, you know. Or if you have a spouse, kids, parents, whatever, neighbors, friends' dogs, whatever. They might like that, so maybe you grow that for them. You know, it's always nice to be accommodating for people, and they open up, they loosen up. You know, just something as simple as giving a pepper to somebody. You know, it becomes a conversational piece. You're connecting with somebody. You know, same thing with just standard gardening, growing cucumbers and giving them to neighbors with tomatoes. You know, it's a rewarding experience on both ends. It really is, and it's a shared experience, especially when you're doing the non-traditional flavors and everything like that. Oh wow, that's cool. I like this. Or maybe the cucumber has a little bit more of a citrus flavor than a standard cucumber, because there are ones like that. I sell peppers, seeds, but I'm also into other stuff too. In the past, I've just been concentrating for the last 5 years, just full steam ahead. And by the way, folks, as my fingers are stained, they instantly went metal. Yeah, I need to scrub my hands. I get a stronger light and you can see the nastiness on my hands. I just de-seeded some strong colored peppers. But there's other type. My project, my goal for my online store is not just super huts. I've been getting more into heirlooms. I got a bunch of heirlooms on the site, bunch of them. And then no heats, low heats, mid-range, a little bit above mid-range, and super huts. Want something for everybody who's into peppers. And if they're not into peppers, why are we friends with these people? Are they evil? Are they human? How could you not like a pepper? I thought we could be friends. Anyway, enough of my theatrics or whatever. I can't wait till I don't work freaking double shifts every day doing this. I get some of my wrinkles away. So jppepperseeds.com. Let's see any last minute comments. I missed to review it. How's the taste? The taste is very sweet, but not sickening sweet. Very sweet, and fruity flavor is a little bit less, but a nice fruity flavor. No heat. Love your channel. Found you watching Johnny. Watch both daily. You both have inspired my brother and I to turn out a pepper garden into a pepper company. Fort Worth, Texas. Okay, so Evil Dog, that's awesome. That's awesome. So let me ask you, what are you going to do with the company? Is it going to be sauces, salsa, seeds, plants, products? Maybe go into challenges. Let's see. Let's see what you're coming up with. Only seeds and sauces. Okay. All right, that's cool. Well, you can buy from me and help your company out. And watch my videos. And also there's a playlist of how to grow. I'm sure you know how to grow, but like just in general, I'm saying that for anybody. I'm always learning. I'm trying to get better at growing and growing and growing. And I've had some people come up to me, they're like, dude, you're one of the best growers. And I'm like, thank you, but that's not true. Oh, when you isolate, you actually drop your yield down a little bit. If I didn't isolate, I'd have massive yields. Turn my gaming channel into a review channel. That's awesome, Evil Dog. I wish you great success. Joseph says, thanks for your knowledge, Jimmy. Have a good Friday. Wow, I just realized something. Yeah, thank you. You have a great Friday. I just realized something, and wow, this is actually kind of scary. Yikes. Yeah, this is sad. I didn't realize it was Friday. And why do I bring this up? My whole point on this is running a company. If you're running it full time, Mondays and Fridays, if you hate Mondays, you're going to hate Fridays because they're all the same. All the same. They really are. But I love my job. I really love it. Right now, I try to sit here and think like this, like, how can I modify my channel? What should I talk about? And I believe it or not, one time in my life I was going to be a writer, and I did. I wrote outlines for multiple stories. I was published once. Yes, for poems. Believe it or not, for poems. I was published in a small publication in the 90s. That was a long, long time ago. But why was I bringing this up? Why was I bringing up English? I'm not sure why. Oh, well, I'll get to all comments. Evil Dog says, maybe I'll get an alien to eat my pepper. I got one here. Yeah, I got a little alien sitting up there. All right, so let's go to comments. Maura, hello. Hopefully you're having a good day. Hey, Jimmy, forgot to ask yesterday, Trinidad Moruga Scorpion compared to the perfume and flavor. I know heat way different. Okay, I'm actually confused for a second. I'll tell you why. I'm confused. I feel like I'm sitting too close to the camera. I'm gonna reread that. Hey Jimmy, forgot to ask yesterday. That's okay. Trinidad Moruga Scorpion, okay, compared to the perfume and flavor. See, this is why I'm getting confused. Compared to the perfume and flavor. Do you mean Trinidad perfume or perfume in general? There's so many pepper names out there. Every sentence I could almost find a pepper name in it because there is like over 30,000 peppers in the world. So, yeah, you might have to, unfortunately, rephrase your questions. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, so, flavor. Well, those are full end of spectrum differences, and I'll get to that. Trinidad Moruga Scorpion, it's this mega hot pepper. And Trinidad perfume hardly has any heat. But you're talking about I just want to get that out of the way. Now we're talking about the flavor. Complete different flavors. Trinidad Moruga Scorpion is this high concentrated fruity flavor once you get past the heat. The higher your tolerance goes, the more you can actually start tasting more of the flavors in the pepper. Trinidad perfume, as I always speak about sweetness and fruity flavor, Trinidad Moruga Scorpion fruity flavor is like up here. I shouldn't be up here, but about up here. Fruitiness flavor is really non-existent in Trinidad perfume. It's more of a citrus. Like there's fruity, like apples and stuff like that, and a cherry type of flavor, undertones. It's like when you talk about wines and coffee beans, you talk about the undertones. Well, we also talk about the undertones in peppers. And it's more of a very slight citrus flavor, a little bit more sweet. It's almost like this. and just a kind of a refreshing pepper. You ever eat something like, wow, that just tastes fresh and crunchy? That's what a Trinidad perfume is. So those are the differences, which there's a ton of them. Okay, so I think I answered that. Facebook post earlier, bro, laugh out loud. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, Evil Dog. Hey, what's your name anyway? All you guys come on here with different names, and I don't know who people really are. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I freaking love that post. I was cracking up. That fat guy eating the pizza. If you guys didn't see it well, I'm Jim Morrow on Facebook. In case you didn't know, not everybody knows, but I'm Jim Morrow on Facebook. Morrow, Morrow. It's like tomorrow without the to. I hate saying that. When I was growing up, you know, my mom would sign me up for ice hockey and baseball and all that stuff. She's like, well, it's like Morrow without the to, and that's what she would say, and I always remembered it. But yeah, yeah, yeah. So the post is just kind of like this slightly obese Italian guy eating a piece of pizza, looking through a window at these girls like twerking and stuff. And they look, to be honest, they look pretty good. And I instantly thought of myself, I'm not Italian, by the way. I'm not Italian. I'm Irish. I'm Irish German. I hung out with a lot of Italians. A lot of my friends are Italians. They all think I'm Italian. I'm not. I got like 0% Italian. This is like Deutschland. And Irish German. But so this guy, he's just eating pizza, looking through the windows. Like kind of real creepy, checking out these girls twerking. Freaking perfect. That stuff is hilarious. That cracks me up. I love a good sense of humor. Believe it or not, I wanted to be a comedian at one time. I literally wanted to be a comedian. And you know, I was talking to some people last night, and it's like, yeah, you're a funny guy, you're an entertaining guy on your videos, but they're like, dude, once you get off your video, you're 10 times funnier. It's like, yeah, I think I am so much funnier in real life. Like, I'll have you cracking up, laughing. But it's just, yeah, I'm just trying to do the pepper thing. But, yeah. Yeah, I love that post. Funny, everybody thinks I'm Italian too. I'll send you a friend's request if you accept. Sure. Go ahead, send a friend's request. Well, I don't think that's you. Sarahide Lux. Looks like a beautiful woman. I got a voicemail on there, which I probably won't even listen to. Very good. I like that. So, you'd have the chops for it. You're funny. Me and my bros think you're sharp as a tack. Too bad I can't read. You know, I like this. Like, I'll show you here in a minute. This light is so bright. I'm gonna have to rearrange this a little bit. It's like it's so bright. I'm like, I'm sharp as an Aztec. Oh, dude, that's freaking A, man. That is a compliment right there. I'm sharp as an Aztec. All right. So I'll show you what I'm looking at. You want to see what I'm looking at? Why I'm like this? That. Freaking. If I take this camera through that hole twice, I go into the 2022 grow. 1, 2. Well, I still have some de-seeding, so I don't want to go through the portal. But yeah, that's right. Oh yeah, I do have this. Yeah, what the heck? So I could go brighter. Look how bright that is. It looks like I don't leave my house. I need some sunblock. Okay, there's another different color. That's horrible. That's okay. It's more of a bluish. You know, that's a little lighter on my eyes. So, all right. So I got more of a normal tone. This is almost turn the lights down a little bit. It's almost a romantic dinner. So this light is the sunset. I think I'm going to tell her I love her tonight type of light. This one is I'm at work, I'm miserable. That one's more. That one's the best. All right. So now we're having fun. Stargate. Okay. Hey, anyway, we had fun today. Touching base. Touching you, sweet Jimmy Pickles. I drink a ton of coffee, by the way. Oh, segment. True story. Not one, but 2 coffee companies contacted me 2 years ago. One of them might still watch my channel. And they made an offer for me. It was, you guys give me your opinion on this. You guys give me your opinion on this. Oh, and I still talk to the one guy, the friend of the owner. Just talked to him the other night for the first time in a long time. What a coincidence, you know. Nice person, real nice person. And the owner was a nice guy. Super cool guy. So he noticed I drink a lot of coffee. Some videos I will get a decent amount of views on. And he's like, you know what? How do you feel about doing maybe a slightly more professional pre-recorded video that I could use that for advertisements for my coffee company because I own a legit coffee company? I said, wow, you know, I love coffee. I'm a connoisseur on coffee, on the beans and stuff like that. Tanzanian peaberry is one of my favorite coffee beans. Ethiopian. I've studied coffee, the different regions, the economic structure of it. I mean, like I could solve some problems in Ethiopia if they would listen to me. Ethiopian bean is one of the best coffee beans out there. One of the best coffee beans out there. Hey, thank you. And it's one of the most expensive, but it's so expensive. There's a certain bean. It's more of a sweetness and fruity flavor. And they charge so much, I don't even think it's on the mainstream market. You have to get it specially ordered. And I had that cat coffee that's, what is it, like $300 a pound? I've had it twice. The whole concept is freaking gross, but I've had it and it was sterilized, everything. It was quality, but you're paying too much money. And I'm not into that concept. That's a different video. That cat coffee, whatever it's called. I'm sure some of you guys will know what I'm talking about. So two coffee companies wanted me to represent them. And I'm like, you know what? I work 16 hours a day, but how long is it going to take? If it's a half an hour, I'm a workaholic. I'm going to be up to 2 in the morning on a Friday night, working my butt off, trying to get more varieties on. So I'm like, you know what? This could be fun. So the guy, I talked to him, he goes, all right, this is what I'll do. I want you to review all this stuff. I want you to make multiple videos. I'm going to put, I just accepted Walker. Yeah. So this is the negotiation with the one company. The one company said to me, "We want you to review the entire lineup." What's up? So we want you to review our entire lineup. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So I went to their website. They got like 30, 40 different varieties. They wanted me to buy it. I'm like, you want me to review for you and buy it? They're like, yeah, you're putting work into it and you're putting time into it. We feel that you should get some type of a reward. We're not going to probably bring too much money, but it'll be nice for something for videos. I said, yeah, I totally get it. I totally get it. He's like, I'll give you like 10% off on coffee. I'm like, all right. So I buy coffee anyway. Maybe it'll be a fun project. I'm like, you know what? There's a certain coffee company. I'll say the coffee company. I won't say the coffee company that I talk to, but I'll tell you the coffee company I go through. Coffeeam.com. That's coffeeam.com. You know, I buy in bulk, and there's certain varieties I want. If I buy a whole lineup of something, the chances are I'm not going to like half of it, to be honest. And so I'm like, I'm going to get stuck with this coffee. I'm going to spend $1,000 to freaking review all this stuff for you. And I already go through another company personally, and it was slightly cheaper to go through that company, so I don't need a discount. So hence I never went through them. Another company I talked to, they contacted me on email, and I said, same ordeal. I think it was 30% off, but their prices were so high. If you took 30% off of something that's double, I'm still getting a better price. If I'm drinking that much coffee, I might as well get some perk out of it, even a t-shirt or something. But it was a discount, like, here, have a coupon and make us a bunch of commercials. So I'm like, dude, no, I'm just under principle. No, I'm not that cheap. You know, time is money. Freaking, I'm mass producing seeds over here like nothing. When I'm not, I'm usually on camera. So no, and I sort of know my value anyway. Here's a little tidbit most of my friends probably don't even know. When I was younger, believe it or not, I did audition for commercials. Mount Lebanon Ice Skating Rink, I auditioned for Pizza Hut. And I did 3 takes, and I didn't make it. More friends requests. Pretty sure that's a hooker. Yeah, I just saw a butt, like a girl's butt for a friend's request. I get that stuff all the time. I just block them. You're not going to buy pepper seeds. You're selling booty. I'm selling pepper seeds. You know, meanwhile, it's like freaking 800-pound Indian guy in his grandmother's basement. Would you like to see my booty for $10? So, not making fun of Indian people. But, you know, a lot of customer service. It's a cliche. I don't know. But, where was it? Oh, so they were going to pay me, I think, $2,000 for the commercial one-time flat fee. It was like my first, trying to do my first acting job. And what I did, I played ice hockey for 14 seasons. So what I did is I went to Mount Lebanon Ice Skating Rink. I went up, I did my hockey stop. You know what a hockey stop, you're skating like this, boom, like that. I spray ice. They want to see the ice. I mean, it was just before CGI and some of the magic, but they could do something like that if they wanted me to spray ice. So I went back. I'm holding the pizza like this. Freaking then the pizza comes out of the box. It's all over the ice. They got to get the snow shovels. All right, take 2. So I go. And I got to sing. I'm not even a singer. Making it great. And they're like, dude, are you going through puberty? That's what they said to me. Like the director of the commercial asked me if I was going through puberty. No, I'm not. I'm not going through puberty. I'm like 16. I'm like, are you sure you're not going through puberty? I'm like, ah. They're like, your voice cracked. Like, all right. Do it one more time. There's like 200 people at the audition. At least 200 people. So I go, making it great. And they're like, dude, get out. Yeah, maybe. I mean, I could have done it if it wasn't a singing part, but yeah, I did that, and then I tried out for a Wendy's commercial, but that was it. There was a couple other things, but yeah, I didn't really get into it. I was working at the time, and but it just made me think coffee and all that other stuff. Doing media. Shawnee, too funny. They get ad revenue. You should take 10% plus coffee discount. Yeah, they didn't offer it though. They didn't offer it. I heard Hawaiian coffee is fire. Yeah, it is. It is. It's great. It's not my favorite. Kona. Kona. I think I have some here. It's good. I've done coffee reviews on this channel. It's earlier ones. But actually, with all due respect, I didn't have that many people. And I've had this channel. Do you know how long this channel's been around? Any guesses on how? I'm going to read some comments. Any guesses on how long this channel's been around? A good French roast. Espresso. Espresso's good. Yes, Kona. Yeah, Tanzania Peaberry is. You know, if you guys, I'm going to end this soon, but if you guys have a chance, tell me your favorite coffee. Coffee. Oh. I just remembered something. Maybe my next review will be a coffee review. Coffee pepper. There's a coffee pepper. I'm going to put it on my site. It's going to be limited. Next, I love the freaking flavor. So I'll do a coffee pepper review. And maybe I'll throw in some coffee reviews in as well. But no, I think 11 years. 11 years. I think I've had this channel for 11 years and I've done nothing with it. Like we're talking 1 or 2 videos every couple of years. I think the first video I ever put on here is still on here. It is, okay. I had to stop and laugh at myself. I went to a concert and I recorded that and it ended up being like, this video is freaking horrible, but it's on there and I'm leaving it on there. It's some girl dancing. She's not very attractive either. Dancing in front of the camera. Like, at a concert. I have no clue who she is. And that's not the best part. Oh, man. The best part is it was a cover band of Star Wars. I can't remember the band name, but they dress up like Darth Vader. I am a nerd, by the way. I am a nerd. I don't have like a nerd personality, but I'm a huge Star Wars fan. Huge Star Wars fan. I don't like Star Trek. But Star Wars, yes. Absolutely. Huge fan. Huge fan. Huge a fan. Huge a fan. I don't like Jar Jar Binks. I don't like you, Jar Jar. But, yeah, so that was the first video I put on YouTube. And a girl sent me a message laughing at me. Well, she definitely met me in real life then. So, all right. I'm tired. No joke. I'm going to drink coffee. And I got a lot of de-seeding to do, and I'm going to start taking more pictures. I'm going to try to get more stuff up. I have some peppers laying on my table up there that I need to review, like today. So that today or tomorrow I'll do it, or I could do it pre-recorded. Coffee pepper is one of them, and I'm gonna grow a ton of those. I freaking love the coffee pepper. I grow a lot of stuff. I have a lot of stuff that a lot of people do not have. All right. Misa thinks Star Trek is a joke. Do you send peppers out for review to certain reviewers, or do you Or did they ask you for certain peppers? All right, Ginger King. I send it out to less than a handful of people. Several years ago, I used to send peppers to like 20 reviewers. Do you know what happened? Well, number one, regardless if they did it or not, but if you don't get high numbers, I lose money. And people are, oh yeah, you should be helping them out. And I'm like, dude, I'm losing money. There's one pepper is worth a lot of money because I isolate it, and people are like, oh, big deal, you isolate it. I'm like, yeah, I isolate it. Those nets are not cheap, and then the bamboo poles, and guess what? Some of those nets rip throughout the season. Birds, smaller peppers. Boy, I need to wash my hands. Sorry from all those. I heat delight. Eat another piece. Nice sweetness. No heat, sweet. But sometimes I'm putting 3 nets on the same set of plants, lower yields, all that stuff, so it's harder to send it all out. I send it to Johnny of Chase the Heat. Katie Prettyman, she's a very good friend of mine over on Beyond Seattle Eats. Make sure you subscribe to her and to Johnny and a couple other people. Oh, and as far as what they do, I tell them they could be a little picky. So, like for example, if a reviewer wants just to do reviews of he or she has never done before, I'd be like, okay, this is what I picked. You can pick what you want out of this, or you want it all. How many reviews you want, or I'll pick it for them. Usually I just pick it for them. But if I notice they're doing a lot of reviews on a certain pepper I'm selling and other people are doing it, I'll just withhold that because that reviewer's already done that review 2 or 3 times for other people. So it becomes redundant. So I try to give them something unique. Some reviewers want super hots, other ones want lower heats. So I try to work with them as much as possible. All right, I know there's comments. Okay, I found your channel through Johnny's review of your peppers. That's awesome, Ginger King. That's awesome. And there's our connection. Not a fan of Star Trek. Dislike Jar Jar, but I love Star Wars. Yeah, Jar Jar. Jar Jar sucks. Yes. All right. Oh, and guys, make sure you check out my any tours I have. I did a tour. I'll probably do another one, maybe 2 or 3 more. I might start doing reviews outside too. I mean, don't be surprised if I start doing outdoor stuff. But anyway, thank you for watching. I have gone on. Yeah, the Sugar Rush Stripies. They're awesome. I got a whole bunch of them upstairs. So, all right. Maybe I'll do show and tell or something on some of the peppers I pick as well. Lots of stuff to do. Lots of excitement. Thank you all for watching. jppepperseeds.com. Isolated seeds. It's what the vendors should be doing. I don't care if they don't like it or dislike it. Must be better than non-isolated. I don't know what to say. As a cliffhanger, I fell. All right, jppepperseeds.com.